What is going on YouTube? I'm ZoxFoxhole and today we're going to be playing Codename Cure. Codename Cure is a brand new game out on Steam, came out a few days back. It's in early access at the moment and it is a first person shooter game. It's a co-op zombie shooter. Basically the crux of it is we have a team of 5 players that are soldiers that are trying to get to a generator of some sort or another targeted area to plant a bomb. So let's have a look at the gameplay. At the moment we are going to create our own server, and the reason for this is because the default setting for server creation is a LAN server. So a lot of people are just rushing to create a server and creating a local network server, so we can't join them because we're not part of their network. So here are the 5 classes that you can be. You could be the point man, the support, the assault, the technician and the sniper. All of these guys have their various roles. I'll let you have a look into that elsewhere if you like. They're all a little bit different. I'm going to play the point man, and hopefully someone will join us. There's not a lot of people playing at the moment because it is new, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to follow these red arrows on the wall. So we use buttons like this to open up doors, and then we start killing zombies on the way through. So this game is a Half-Life 2 mod, I believe, that has turned into a standalone game, which we know has been successful in the past, and it is what it is. It's a fun game to come onto and do 1 or 2 games. I imagine if you're playing with a few buddies, it's really fun to jump on, and especially on some of the harder difficulties, because one thing I will say about this game that's done well is when you increase the difficulty level, it really is an increased difficulty level. I mean, I'm playing on casual at the moment because when I tried on average with these NPCs, it was insanely difficult. I managed to get quite close to the end of the level, but there was just no way to get through the last gauntlet. So I thought just show you guys some gameplay. I will play on the casual difficulty level and we'll see if we can get through a mission and just see what it's all about. I've enjoyed it. I wouldn't want to play game after game of it though, and that's a little bit disappointing for me. I believe though that is probably because it is in early access. It's not. I think it's just made by one guy. So, like I said, it was a mod, so it's not as if it's a high budget game or anything. But hopefully it can get some funding now, and we can see some more game modes added in. Because this could be fun. If there was a PvP element maybe where there was 2 teams of 5 and they both had to plant a bomb at the same objective point, I can imagine that would be really entertaining. But for now there's the one game type. I think there's 4 different maps. So if you guys want to try this out for yourselves though, it's available on Steam right now for free. It's called Codename Cure. But I thought I'd just show you guys some gameplay if you weren't aware that it was out, because it is a fun game to jump on for 5 or 10 minutes. It really is. I did a few games earlier trying to get some footage, and I was really trying my hardest to connect to a server, multiplayer server. But like I said, it's just that a bit of a letdown that they've set the default setting to a LAN server. Because if it was an internet server, I could quite easily connect to people. But anyone that has a Class C server, is what it's known as on here, is a LAN server. So I'm unable to connect, so I have to play with these NPC dudes. So if you notice, the timer's popped up at the bottom now, and we have to try and make it to our truck before time runs out. I think we have to go this way. So there are a few different kinds of zombies in the game. They take various levels of damage. They don't really do much different. It's just that some move a bit faster, some move a little bit slower and take more damage. This really freaked me out when I first played through, because it was like, where do I go now? Because it's a zombie apocalypse, and the last thing you should ever try in a zombie apocalypse is elevator. Because if you get trapped in the elevator, I mean usually they're not working in zombie movies and games and such, but if you get trapped in the elevator with a load of zombies, you're in for it. No, we're missing Redman. Oh, Redman. Yeah, the NPCs are pretty bad. They get themselves killed quite a lot. So Redman is locked out. We've lost Redman. So I can imagine when you're with your buddies, it's going to require a little bit of communication. They do have voice comms. I think the default key is V. which is pretty cool. So if you're playing with your buddies, there's no need to be on Skype or anything running processes in the background. You can just use the in-game voice comm support. So like I said, I just thought I'd share my thoughts on the game so far. It is what it is. There's nothing, I can't report to you guys saying, you know, oh, this game's brilliant because of this reason, because everything in the game has pretty much been done before. But for a mod, for a standalone game, and if this game can be modded further by the Steam community, I can imagine pretty fun moments could come out of it, especially for a multiplayer game. I mean, there's not many multiplayer games that I can happily just jump on for like 5 or 10 minutes, because some of them require a lot more effort than that, but this really is a game that you can play for as little or as much time as you want. So that was the entire mission there, guys. Like I say, it was on one of the lower down difficulties. We've missed out on 2 of our guys here, but I heard the sprites also weren't made by the modder. They were just kind of picked up from free websites, like free sprites from websites. So I don't know if they'll be updated and improved as time goes on. But there we have it. It is really that simple. And that's Codename Cure. I will be hopefully uploading some more content once the game becomes a little bit more popular, and I can maybe do some multiplayer games and such. But for now, I just thought I'd show you the gameplay, and I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please remember to leave a like and subscribe for more cool content. Thank you very much, guys. See you later.